What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. What in the world? I was expecting this to come though. I was expecting a big Sugofest to arrive on JP, and that is 100% what is going on right here. As you can tell by the title, thumbnail, and what you're seeing on screen, V2 Nami and Komurasaki Legends are coming to One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan the 27th, literally tomorrow. So they are dropping it the day before. We were expecting this data download to happen yesterday with the maintenance. I was a little bit shocked that we literally got nothing about Raid Carrot, which was supposed to also come towards the end of the month. We have information on that now. They're literally dropping it all right now. And in this video today, we're going through it. Now on Global, they did release some more information regarding gem packs and the actual Sugofest for Sabu and Koala, but I want to go through this first because this is brand new stuff that has not arrived anywhere else before. So this is pretty interesting to go through. So featuring Onami and Komurasaki Legends Gold Only Sugofest, it doesn't look to be a 2x legend raid, so take it as you will. Multi-Pool's second multi, part 1 guaranteed tavern unit, which is pretty good. Part 2 and 3 is guaranteed rated up unit. Part 1 easily best part. Both Onami and Komurasaki are rate boosted on that part as well. 3rd and 6 is a legend. 9th is a guaranteed rated up legend. And 12, 15, 18, 20. I don't know if you're going to go to 20, especially when it's not even a double legend rate. Guaranteed rated up legend with max special. So obviously that's a pretty interesting Sugofest. Because it's not double legend rate, I wouldn't suggest people, like if you are playing Japan, I wouldn't suggest summoning here, considering the New Year's Sugofest at the end of December is going to be way better than this. And I'm sure the legends are going to be way more powerful, or legends, if there's going to be multiple. We'll have to wait and see. But Raid Carrot also got finally announced today. The banner looks phenomenal, and the actual unit herself is very, very good as well. We will be going through that in this video. And a brand new unlockable ship is here. So this is the Koi from WANO country, of course. So the ship will boost the attack of quick and int characters by 1.5 and boost their health by 1.2. Quick and int characters will treat recovery as beneficial. Nice. And also, if your HP is full at the start of the turn, boost int and quick by 1.6. This ship is very good, and I think it is definitely worth spending the gems for. Though, you got to think about it, right? If you're more free to play or you don't spend that much money on the game, buying these unlockable ships might not be the best idea. Specifically for this ship, I don't think that this is like one the majority of people should purchase, just because the fact that they only work for quick and int. And yes, the ship is very powerful, but I feel like the host ship is more valuable with cooldown reduction and being a rainbow ship, and also the fact that it's got cooldown reduction as well. Like, it's just a much better ship in my opinion. But if you do have some of the new legends, you might want to pick this up. Also, the ship, 11 turn cooldown, you heal 5,000 health, and also boost your chain by 0.5 for 1 turn. Like, this ship is really, really good. And then you got some EXP islands that you can purchase as well. But let's get into the breakdown of the brand new units. So the first one, oh, we're getting some of the new rare recruits as well. Okay, I did not know that. The first one is going to be Raid Carrot. Let's talk about Raid Carrot first. So she is going to reduce all cooldowns at the start of the adventure by 1 turn and boost the attack of quick and int by 3 times. So you can already see a pattern that's going along with this theme with that ship that got released. And also when we go through the new legends as well, you can see that there is an overlap with quick and int. That is the big theme that they're going for this Sugofest. Okay, so for some reason, the actual special for this Raid Carrot isn't listed correctly. I think that there needs to be more added here, because I did see a translation float around which did have the exact same things as this, where it does reduce enemies blue shield by 3 turns, reduce increased damage taken by 3 turns, and does 30 times int damage to all enemies. But then I did see something else posted where it says this was also new, where it boosts the attack of quick and int by 1.75 for 1 turn. If you use her special 2 times in the same turn, it's a 2.25 times attack boost. Now that's not listed here, and it's not listed on the Reddit, but I did see this translation fly around, so either one of these is the case. If it does have this boosted attack, that is phenomenal. Even still, if she doesn't have it, just having the utility is pretty okay. If it's just this, she's just okay, honestly. But if she does have the attack boosting effect, she's quite powerful. So the next character we're going to talk about is Onami, as it's listed here from WANO country. Artwork looking pretty good, I must say. So Onami, her captain ability will reduce the cooldowns of everyone by 2 turns at the start. Also boost the attack of all characters by 3 times. If there are 4 or more units with the same type, boosts that color by 3.75 times. This is very similar to V2 Shanks. You know, once you have 4 of the same color on your team, you get a 3.5 times boost with Shanks. This time it's 3.75, but only the units with that color will get the boost. Unlike V2 Shanks, as long as you have the 4 colors, everyone will get a 3.5 boost. With Nami, only the predominant color gets a 3.75 boost. If you run, like, let's say, I don't know what color she is. I can actually look that up. So Nami, coincidentally, is actually int, the same as V2 Shanks. But in this situation, if you would use, let's say, 4 int characters and then 2 strength characters, that means that the int characters would get 3.75 boost and the 2 strength would only have the 3 times boost. So it is a little bit better than V2 Shanks in one aspect and a little bit worse in another aspect. But you gotta remember, she does reduce cooldowns by 2 at the start, which is great. And on top of all of that, she also boosts your crew's color affinity by 1.1 times. This is also very, very good, and the fact that she is int makes her even better as well. Means if you are predominantly running an int team, the team will never have negative color affinity, which is great. And in the off chances where you do have positive color affinity, we can actually pull the calculator real quick. So what, 3.75 times 1.1 is a 4.1 times boost. That's pretty nice, on top of the 2-turn cooldown reduction. Now her special ability is honestly busted. It is crazy how busted this special is. So when you activate the special, if you have full HP, removes all defense down immunity from the enemy. This is very similar to the V2 Germa batch with the strength Ichiji, that he can remove the defense down immunity from the enemy, and then he also does like the conditional boosting related stuff. The same thing here with Nami. She does remove defense down off of the enemy, and then for 2 turns reduces enemies defense to 0 and increase damage dealt to the enemies with reduced defense by 2 times for 2 goddamn turns. Man, she's so good. The fact that she can always get rid of defense down, apply a conditional, and a 2 times conditional for 2 turns. You do have to be at full HP to get that to activate. If you're not at full HP, it is a little bit different because you will still heal 50% of your crew's max HP, and then for 1 turn you get the 0 defense on the enemy and a 2 times conditional for 1 turn. So the difference is, if you're at full HP, you remove defense down off the enemy. If you're not at full HP, you don't remove the defense down, but you heal 50% of your crew's max HP. So that's the only difference. I mean, and also the fact that the conditional boost is only for 1 turn instead of 2 turns. So overall, you want to be at full HP when you use her special ability, and if you are, then it is so crazy. You get a guaranteed conditional boost. The only thing that can stop this is if the enemy has the full debuff immunity. Otherwise, you're getting a 2 times conditional boost, which is crazy. Now, this Nami does have a support ability, which is also very good, supporting Sanji and Kinemon, also from the artwork there. Very, very nice. So her support ability, once per adventure, when the supported unit uses their special, reduces all enemies' defense to 0 for 2 turns. Dude, that is so good. Honestly, I would love for them to release a raid suit Sanji with, that's really, really good. That way you could use this Nami as a support on that Sanji. That would be awesome. But overall, I'm a big fan of this Nami. I don't think I would use her too much as a captain, unless if there is like literally like mono side bosses content. Outside of that, though, her special is going to be used on a lot of content. Like, let me look up real quick her classes. She is a Striker Cerebral, and she's an int character, so that's pretty typical of a Nami character. Nothing really too crazy there. So, int Striker Cerebral for the brand new Nami. And now we have Komurasaki, which I don't think anyone would have predicted to get a Sugofest exclusive character this quickly. Funny thing is that Komurasaki hasn't even been in an anime episode yet. Oh, has she? I don't even remember. I think she might have been in 1. I don't know. I know she hasn't been in a lot of episodes. I know that for sure. She really hasn't been in the spotlight of the anime yet. And we're already getting a legend for her, which is kind of crazy. But Komurasaki's very good. So her captain ability, 4 times attack to quicken int. Automatically very good. Then, quicken int orbs are beneficial to your quicken int characters. Very good as well. At the end of every turn, every time you hit a perfect, you heal 0.5 times her recovery. Now, let me go ahead and have a look really quick. It did get posted to the official One Piece Treasure Cruise Twitter account. Let me go ahead and bring this over here so you guys can see it. Let me go ahead and extend this so you guys can see what the hell's going on. So this is crazy. They've basically just been posting a bunch of images with all the new characters. So Komurasaki, when we go to here, her recovery is 495. And I think you'd probably want to... do you want to give her recovery? You probably do. So 495 plus 100... if I can type correctly, and then you times 0.5. So every time you hit it perfect, you're healing nearly 300. And remember, support abilities, or sailor abilities, my bad, will also add to this, or I guess support abilities will do that as well. So it'll probably be even more than that. So if you times that by 6, you're healing for that plus auto heal. And if you have another Komurasaki, you're healing for a lot more as well. So overall, 4 times attack with some beneficial orbs, with healing, and also reduces damage taken by 20%, and also increases your berries earned by 2 times. So this is the de facto best berry captain, in my personal opinion. Yes, there are berry captains that are 2.5 and 3 times boost, but with all this extra stuff on top of it, that's pretty nice. Though, to be honest, there aren't too many circumstances where you would need a berries captain. A lot of the time, especially for endgame players, berries are not really a problem. If you're farming treasure map, if you're farming raid bosses, coliseums consistently, you don't really have issues with berries. But it's nice that they did release a character that finally, or a legend that finally increases berries. That's pretty interesting. Now, as for a special, changes all of your crew slots, not including block orbs, which is a major disappointment, but changes all of your crew slots into quick and int, which she makes beneficial as a captain, which is nice. And then when you activate a special, if your health is full, for 2 turns, boosts your attack and orbs for quick and int characters by 2 times. A 2 times attack and orb boost for 2 turns. Okay, that's a little OP. That is a little OP. And if you're not at full HP, it's the same boost, but for 1 turn instead. So at the very least, you're getting a 2 times attack, 2 times orb boost, full board of matching orbs for 1 turn with Komurasaki. And a best case scenario, you're still getting the same boost, but it's for 2 turns. Now, I really hope that one of the new characters in the batch will extend duration buffs, so that, like it'd be cool if they did it even for, like, conditional boosts, so that you could get a 3-turn conditional boost here, you get a 3-turn attack and orb boost here that can carry over through rooms. That would be epic. I don't know if that's going to be ever a thing, if they can, you know, extend the duration of, like, conditional boosts, because typically it's only attack and orb boost that can be extended. But if that's not the case, that'd be kind of crazy. Though still with a character like this, because she boosts quick and int, you can use a character like version 1 Kuzan or like V2 Raid Doflamingo. Both of those characters would work here because Komurasaki is a cerebral character. So you can definitely use V2 Dofi or V2 Raid Dofi with this. And V2 Raid Dofi actually shuffles away block orbs, so that actually works perfectly. V2 Raid Dofi is actually like the perfect subunit for Komurasaki, because that means it would be a 4-turn 2 times attack and orb boost, because he extends the buffs by 2 turns and he locks orbs as well. Dude, holy crap. V2 Raid Dofi actually is the wave. He is the wave for brand new Komurasaki legend, dude. That's so goddamn good. So also, before we end this video, there are 2 new rare recruits in this batch. This is the brand new Otama. I love the artwork for Otama with the Komainu at the bottom there as well. And also, they just showed off this artwork for Okiku. I'm not a big fan of this Okiku artwork. I feel like they could have done a lot more with this. The fact that it doesn't have much of a background, especially considering you have an artwork like this, which looks really nice. And then you got this. I don't know. This artwork could have been a lot better. I mean, if that's the unevolved artwork, that would be better, but I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure these are its fully evolved art. And I'm not really too sure if there's going to be another character in this batch. I mean, because they did show a panel before. I think everyone gets a free multi on this Sugofest. I think that's what it was. If there's going to be another character, that would be cool, but I think this might be the batch. 2 new legends, 2 new rare recruits. I'm excited for this one, dude. I think Komurasaki and Nami specifically are really powerful. Komurasaki is a perfect captain, and I think Nami is like a perfect subunit. Both of these units are very, very good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think about these new legends. I think they are amazing, and I know many people out there are massive fans of Komurasaki and Nami, so this is going to be interesting. Unfortunately, they didn't post the abilities of Otama or Okiku, so we'll have to wait for the data download for that to happen. And if they have like crazy abilities, or we get any more information, I'll make another video talking about it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.